Celtics have set the tone of the series up 2-1. Can they maintain their composure and take a commanding 3-1 lead? Now, the test awaits as they face off against the Magic. Round 1 of the NBA playoffs continues.
It's Game 4 of the Eastern Conference quarterfinals. Glad you could join us today. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our reporter tonight on the sideline, David Aldridge. And now the opening lineup for Boston. Tatum in the front court alongside Horford. The guard. It's White in Brown. And it's Porzingis in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Magic, underneath, in the post, it's Banchero and Carter Jr. Sliding in at the wing, we'll see Caldwell Pope and Wagner. And it's Joseph in at the one spot. Banchero, that's good.
Oh, the defense puts contact on Banchero inside, but he just pulls right through it.
White setting the bid for Tatum. Lets it go from deep. Oh, drew the foul. Almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot three.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-point attempt.
You have to avoid fouls like that. As a defender, challenge the three-point shooter, but run by him, not into him.
And he nails the third.
You really like your chances with Tatum at the line. He locks in and focuses on these two.
Banchero is screened for Wagner. And it's White with the rebound.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range. And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Now, here's Joseph. To the inside. Carter. And then Carter with the jam.
Just a real solid understanding of how to exploit the defense. Carter Jr. impressive at positioning himself in these situations.
Here's Brown. And Horford wide open. He shoots. Buries the long-range jumper.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Outside, Joseph. Back to Wagner. Over Tatum. On target from 13 feet.
How about 3 or 4 from the floor to start? That's always a good sign.
Just about 2 minutes into the game. First quarter of basketball. Tatum passes to Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
The big man throwing it down. Kristaps Porzingis. When you're 7'3", though, doesn't take much vertical to punch it home.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. Here's Banchero. And then Carter with the jam.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Tatum finds Brown. Over in the corner, Porzingis. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls.
You know, one of the things I love about Porzingis' game, he's really a terrific catch-and-shoot guy, especially for a 7-footer.
And Jamal Mosley has called timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. And Wagner's got the ball here for the Orlando Magic, trailing by 2. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Here's Banchero. Offline with his 3. For Boston, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Banchero against Porzingis. Over Banchero. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim.
Boy, they're on fire right now, cooking with gas, starting this one out 4-5.
Kicks it out to Banchero. Another miss by Orlando. Celtics leading by 4. Here's Tatum. Rebound by the Magic.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that late.
Pass to Banchero. Caldwell Pope with the screen on Porzingis. Banchero. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And Banchero doesn't back down from anyone, which is why he's able to draw those fouls.
Taking 2 shots.
He misses the free throw.
And a big man who can do a little bit of everything. Banchero's future is certainly bright.
Pritchard, he's checked in for Porzingis. He hits the second from the line. Celtics leading by 3. Outside Tatum. No good on the triple. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
I caught up with Coach Jamal Mosley. He knows how much Jason Tatum can impact a game. Coach told me Tatum has improved the way he reads the game, how he responds to a defense. He's faster. That means we have to be crisp with how we rotate and send a double. Not a lot of wiggle room on the floor when Tatum is processing information. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, thanks. Wagner wide open. Once again off the mark, Orlando. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Franz Wagner.
Coming at you with so many ways to get his points. Tatum draws a lot of contact throughout the game. Gets himself to the line. Shoot 2.
And that one falls for Tatum. And so Tatum nails them both. And we've got a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. The Magic trail by 7. Wagner passes to Banchero. Over Horford. Carter kicks to Banchero. Caldwell Pope outside. 6 on the shot clock. And taken away by Brown. Pass to Tatum. Up and in, it's good. First basket of the game for him. 1 for 4 shooting.
Yeah, I tell you what, Tatum really good at getting out in transition and taking advantage of what the defense gives you.
Banchero passes to Carter. Count that one. And that's now 6 points for Wendell Carter.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
He's certainly been cold this quarter, guys, but trying to shoot his way back into a groove.
Carter with a screen on Tatum. Pass to Banchero. Sinks the triple. Banchero's got his second bucket of the night.
And this is something Banchero continues to hone, wanting to become a dangerous threat on defense.
That one good for two.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Caldwell Pope outside. Orlando moving the ball around. That's good from Banchero on the assist from Wagner.
Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. For the Magic, Jonathan Isaac, he's checked in for Banchero. Gary Harris comes in for Caldwell Pope. And it's Anthony Black in for Corey Joseph. Pass to Tatum. White setting the pick for Tatum. And the officials call a traveling violation. Against Tatum. Carter with a screen on Tatum. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
No denying, the future is certainly bright for Wagner. He's a superb scorer already who also is growing as a passer.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Celtics.
Well, I've liked their assertiveness inside. They've been getting that way and playing that way the whole time, setting the tone right away that the inside area is their territory.
And the other thing, I love how they're playing up tonight, getting into ball handlers and forcing some turnovers.
You look at Wagner, I tell you what, when you've got that size and mobility that he has, you can do just about anything you want out there.
And the Magic making a change here. Houston's checked in, and he sinks the second. Here's Brown. He has yet to score. Outside Tatum. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That's on Jonathan Isaac.
You know, over his first couple of seasons, Tatum has really increased his trips to the line, playing more aggressively.
First free throw is good. Misses.
You know, guys, you can tell he wants to contribute more, but his teammates have picked up the slack for him. That's what being on the team is all about.
Austin with the ball. Following the miss by Gary Harris from deep. Bowser the pass to Tatum. And here's Brown outside. Drills the three-pointer.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Here's Houston, and it's in there. Wagner's got 5.
Textbook play inside. Wagner doing everything right in that case.
Outside Tatum. Pass to Brown from downtown. And it's Wagner with the rebound. And Wagner's got the ball here for Orlando. 4-point game. From deep. Rebounded by the Celtics. They come off a real tough loss on Wednesday.
Yeah, on the road, you're already a little out of your element. Then the misses from the line become contagious.
And, you know, one of the things about missing free throws is not only are you not getting points yourself, but it allows the other team to maintain momentum or keep a rally going.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Hey, guys, this is going to be fun now. I mean, we've got ourselves a shootout on tap here.
And very early on, Brown learned how to finish through contact, an essential skill for an NBA player to master.
Here's Black. No scoring in this one. Shoots over White. Black, no good. Boston leading by 6. Brown with the bounce pass. White the pass to Brown. And it's Wagner with the rebound. Magic shooting at a nice 53% rate to start the game. They are sticking to the campaign. The Magic making a switch here. Anthony's checked in. In the corner, it's Harris. Isaac kicks to Black. A floater. Just 5 on the clock. There's the pick. Here's Anthony. And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Anthony. Wagner's checked in for Orlando. The Celtics also changing it up. Horford comes in for Jason Tatum. And it's Pritchard in for Brown. And the Celtics with possession here. 6-point lead. And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He wants to talk to his guys. There's a minute 40 left to play in the first quarter. The Magic trail by 6. Isaac passes to Harris. Here's Houston. Here's Black. Got it. Good job in the low post. Boston's gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from 3-point range so far in the first. Pass to White. Shoots. Busted. No good that time either.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing. The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. And that one's good, Wagner.
Hunting for that shot. Wagner wants to eat.
White with it. Launches a three. Not going to go that time. What a performance from Jason Tatum. He has been the story so far for the Boston Celtics. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. Back to the action in just a minute. And we welcome you back to Game 4 on 2K Sports. And what do you guys think about Boston here in this one?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And, you know, for them guys, it's all about tempo. Keep the pressure on and do so as much as possible.
Celtics leading by 5 on the court for the Celtics. Second quarter underway. The guards are Pritchard and White. Horford and Porzingis are manning the post positions. And it's Hauser in at the 3 slot. And there's Banchero on the assist from Wagner. Banchero's got 12.
Banchero answering. I'm here, he says, firing right back from deep.
Here's White. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Here's Black. 5 to shoot. Down low. The shot. It's hauled in by Porzingis. Boston's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Took the opportunity when he saw it. Hauser's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Wagner kicks to Banchero. Caldwell Pope with a screen for Banchero. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Outside, White. Pass to Pritchard. Screen by Porzingis. And again, Boston with the triple.
And getting going here in the second quarter, his second three-pointer of the game.
Banchero outside. Here's Black. Over Porzingis. That one's in there. The Boston lead is cut to just 9, and the basket from Black. And here's White. He'll bring it up for Boston. Outside, Horford. They set the pick. To the paint. Here's Porzingis. And it's Wagner with the rebound. Wagner's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Black. Banchero outside. And here's Caldwell Pope. To the middle. Here's Carter. Doesn't go that time. Good work defensively by Horford. And the basket by Hauser. Hauser's got the lead up to 11 now for the Celtics.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And Jamal Mosley has called timeout. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy.
See yourself on the screen and show us your best moves. Let's go.
The Magic making a switch here. Houston's checked in. Tatum, he's checked in for Boston. Brown comes in for Pritchard. Here's Houston. He's covered by Brown. Pass to Banchero. Inside. Shot clock at 6. And it's Carter missing. Celtics leading by 11. Here's White. This one for 3. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 5 assists in the game. Banchero outside. To the paint. And finished off by Banchero.
And this is what everyone wants to see. Banchero is attacking without hesitation on the offensive end.
And here's Brown outside. Rebound by Paolo Banchero. Pass to Houston. Horford against Wagner. He takes it in. That's in, and that's his 4th basket of the night. He's taken 7 shots, a solid 57%.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
And that one drops for him. Porzingis has got 8 points.
I think you've got to run Porzingis off of his shots. I mean, you can't let him get comfortable because he'll knock him down.
Pass to Houston. That 3 off the mark. Celtics leading by 12. Now White. He has 5 on the wing run. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Wagner outside. Pass to Banchero. Great look, but off the mark. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for Boston. 3-pointer, Horford. That's a miss. He's made one and missed one. Black dishes to Banchero. Banchero draws the double. And Houston gets it to go.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Well, the defensive rotations have been a step slow, and it's really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Making some changes. Isaac comes in for Wendell Carter. And Corey Joseph subbed in for Black. Then for the Celtics, Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Porzingis. And it's Pritchard in for Al Horford. Here's Brown. 5 points in the game. The 3. Rebounded by Isaac. The Magic trail by 10. Banchero finds Joseph. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
The 3 from Tatum. Rebounded by Isaac. Isaac's got rebound number 5 here tonight. There's Wagner with the 3. Celtics leading by 8. Over in the corner, Brown. Back to White. The 3 from Tatum. Tatum from 3.
Boy, I like how their perimeter game is building out. They're feeling it right now.
There's the screen. Wagner on the wing. 10 points for him. And Houston gets it to go.
Well, Rico, come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
A shot by Pritchard, no good.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And Isaac throws it down.
Hard not to love the combo of speed and length on Isaac. I mean, that gives him a chance to give you some serious throwdowns.
Now here's Tatum. He's got 15.
Boy, are they shooting the three extremely well this quarter. My, throwing some gas on the fire for sure.
Back to Wagner. And finished off by Wagner.
Wagner able to bounce to the rack and throw it down, and he'll do so just about any time he has the opportunity.
Brown feeling out a bit. Here's Cornette, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That is his first foul of the game. Gary Harris, he's checked in for the Magic. Black comes in for Corey Joseph. And a change for the Celtics. Hauser's checked in. Here's Black. 6 to shoot. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Shoots it. And Boston with the rebound. Cornette's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pritchard. It's good from long range. Hauser's got 8 points.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession.
And that's just another mistake. I mean, they've got it on autopilot, and they look totally dejected.
Franz Wagner's checked in for Orlando. Contavious Caldwell-Pope comes in for Black. Boston also with the sub. Derek White's checked in for Jaylen Brown. Here's Pritchard. He's got 8. Pass to Cornette. The kick out to Tatum. Over Harris. Tatum's shot is off. And here's Banchero. He'll bring it up for Orlando. They trail by 11.
Franz Wagner, a rising young star. Again, having a major impact.
Now here's Tatum. He's got 17. Isaac with the steal. Wagner against Tatum. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. That free throw good from Caldwell-Pope.
A sharp shooter with a quick trigger release, Caldwell-Pope is known for being an efficient scorer.
And Caldwell-Pope drops them both. Boston leading by 7. Right the pass to Tatum. Boston, no good that time either.
And one thing I liked in the first quarter was their aggressiveness to draw the contact, putting the defense on the defensive.
Yeah, exactly. And I think they need to continue to press that advantage. They've got to get back to that. Don't go away from that. It's been working so well for them. Stay with it.
Now here's Tatum. Paolo Banchero unable to get his last shot to go in. And White the bucket on the assist by Tatum. Tatum's got his 3rd assist on the night. Caldwell-Pope on the wing. And Banchero outside. Wagner from long range. Harris a screen on White. White against Wagner. Rocket 2. It's good. Wagner's got 16.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Mr. Hauser. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Harris outside. To the middle. Here's Wagner. The rebound by the Celtics. Cornette's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Tatum passes to Pritchard. Out to the right wing. Outside Tatum. Pass to White. From deep. Traps in the tray. 10 points for him.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And so it's Boston with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, guys. Here with Jason Tatum. You have been rolling early. How did you get in that rhythm?
Just staying aggressive. Just continue to get in the gym and see something go in. It feels good to see him go in early. And so good to have us have a good start. Hopefully we keep it up.
Yeah, it was flowing great in that first half, Jay. Thanks very much. Back to you guys.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
Hey everybody, we've got Game 4 action, and what a tough start it's been for the Orlando Magic.
You're not going to win many games shooting under 30% from three. If they want to climb back into it, they've got to focus on getting easier looks there, Ernie.
Not everybody can be like the Jet, though, who shot a career 40% from behind the line.
39.9%. That half year in Atlanta killed it, Ernie.
I would agree with that.
Checking out the circumstances for the Orlando Magic. I'll get straight to it, Kenny. Is this a must-win game for them?
They might not want to admit it, Ernie, but this is a must-win game. I look at this team and I think if they drop this one, it's going to get into their heads and they're not coming back.
Stop it, Kenny. It's not over yet. They know how to respond when their backs are against the walls.
Well, I guess we'll just have to see how it plays out, huh? And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
NBA playoffs, round one. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action on the court. You know, guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
Celtics leading by 10. Wagner and Banchero are the forwards. Caldwell Pope out there with Corey Joseph. And it's Carter in at the 5 spot. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic.
Yeah, you know, with his speed, White puts a lot of pressure on the defense when he drives, and that time they couldn't shut him down without fouling.
For Boston, they have shot 6 of 7 at the line. And that one falls for White.
And they haven't let points get away from them at the line tonight. That's always something that'll allow a coaching staff to breathe a little easier.
And both free throws good for White.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Banchero outside. Joseph finds Caldwell Pope, gets the three-pointer to fall. Caldwell Pope's got 5 now.
I think Caldwell Pope has done a nice job developing into a legit deep ball threat.
Outside, White. The tray. Carter pulls it in. The Magic trail by 9. Down low. Here's Banchero. And the layup is good. 16 points for Paolo Banchero.
Well, I love Banchero's overall game because it's terrific. I like to see him taking over, too. As an alpha dog leading the way, going and getting his, that's impressive.
Clock at 6. And it's Brown missing.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Carter sets the pick for Banchero. Off target from three-point range. Celtics leading by 7. Outside, Horford. Porzingis with a screen on Joseph. From 10 feet out, Joseph with the rebound.
They have yet to hit a shot, a real slow start here in the second half.
Back to Wagner. And the foul called on Porzingis. That's his first foul. Carter with a screen on Horford. Here's Banchero. Another miss by Banchero. Bounce pass from Tatum. White finds Porzingis. Celtics passing it around. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Tatum's got 4 assists in the game.
The outside shooting of Porzingis. I mean, his teammates trust his ability to knock those down consistently, and he proves they're trustworthy.
And Jamal Mosley has called timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Caldwell Pope kicks to Banchero. Wagner outside. 6 on the shot clock. Over Tatum. That's in, and the Celtic lead is cut down now to just 8 on the basket from Wagner.
You like to see that from Wagner. I mean, as he continues to develop his mid-range game, I think you'll see more and more of that.
Brown with a screen on Wagner. Tatum's shot is off.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
Joseph, the pass to Carter. Off target from outside. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. They've led by as many as 14 points. Orlando's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. And it's Wagner missing. Boston leading by 8. Brown kicks to Horford. Pass to White. Here's Porzingis. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
You know, at 7'3", Porzingis is a tough cover, guys. Even when you play him correctly, he finds a way to hurt you.
To the inside, Carter, and then Carter with the dunk.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. making a switch here. Houston's checked in. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Paolo Banchero. That is his first foul of the game. Left side, Horford. Porzingis with a screen on Joseph. Here's the three. And it's Porzingis that time on the assist by White. White's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Well, he's cooking with grease. He's got things flaming up, looking for an opportunity every time down the floor when he's that hot.
Wagner outside. Shoots a 3. Porzingis with the rebound. Porzingis has got 4 rebounds now tonight. The Celtics working the ball around now. That one goes in. Porzingis has got 10 points in the quarter.
Nights like this tonight, I mean, that's why you pay Porzingis max money at times. He simply just carries the offense.
And what an alley-oop. Those two read each other so well.
It's a play I'm sure they love to run.
And as the receiver, he doesn't feel the need to go for the monster finish that time. I mean, laying it up for the 2 points worked out just fine.
6 to shoot. Here's Porzingis. And there are the Celtics with another basket.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
To the middle. Porzingis with the block.
Hey, with that length, Porzingis is always a threat to block shots. I mean, when he matches that length with really good energy and awareness, he can be a good defender.
Wagner against Tatum. Back to Wagner. The jump hook. The shot's good. Wagner's got 20.
Really like how Wagner is really going after it on offense. That's part of why he's hot right now.
Tatum passes to Brown. The 3. Carter pulls it in. Carter's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. No one near Banchero as he lets it go. Off target with his 3. In the corner, Horford with it. Launches it. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Here's Houston. 5 points in the game. Wagner outside. Here's Banchero. And the miss, not the best shot selection there.
And I wouldn't put it past him, guys, to eventually start hitting those, given what he did in the first half.
Tell you what, Tatum using his length for positioning inside, able to operate well in the paint.
Up top, Wagner, guarded by Tatum. And Carter has it in the corner. Misses the 3.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Pass to Tatum. Joseph with the rebound.
Well, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. And tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
Banchero against Horford. And he makes that one. Banchero's got 4 points in the quarter.
Gutsy play that time from Banchero inside against pretty physical defense, too.
And it's Brown missing.
Yeah, you know, he hasn't contributed well scoring the ball, but obviously his teammates have.
Carter with a screen on Tatum. Here's Wagner. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Over in the corner, Brown. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. And off the glass. That one's good. Brown's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Working to get the high percentage bucket. Nicely done that time by Brown.
Pass to Houston. Banchero against Horford. There's Wagner with the 3. Buries it from 3-point range. Wagner's got 23 points.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. The second 3 of the game.
outside, Porzingis. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
You know, guys, KP sometimes is just overwhelming. I mean, when he gets good positioning, he sometimes just forces the defense to foul.
That free throw good from Porzingis.
What impresses me most about Porzingis is how versatile he is. I love that about a big man who does a little bit of everything.
So both teams making some changes here. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2.
And, you know, when healthy, Porzingis is a problem, man. I mean, this guy is so hard to match up against because of his skill and his size.
Harris kicks to Banchero. Banchero draws the double. Porzingis with the block. Pass to Pritchard. Back to Porzingis. Here's Pritchard. Shoots the 3. Connects from three-point range. Pritchard's got the lead up to 14 now for Boston.
That's a terrific play and a good sign. This team needs Porzingis to facilitate as well as score the ball.
Caldwell Pope feeling it out a bit. Shoots over Brown. And shot by Caldwell Pope, no good. Celtics leading by 14. It's Brown on the wing. It's up a 3. The rebound by Caldwell Pope.
One made 3 for him for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
Here's Black. And it's off from three-point range. The way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight, mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone's contributing.
The screen from Brown. Pass to Porzingis. Over Harris. Sinks it. And the shot from Porzingis. And it's now 23 points for Porzingis.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
A big-time effort for Porzingis, providing a lot of energy for the Celtics. What an amazing quarter. There was absolutely no stopping him. Right back after this break. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And we're happy to have you back for more playoff basketball here in round 1. On the floor for Boston, White in at shooting guard, with Brown playing small forward. Then there's Jason Tatum, and it's Pritchard in at the point.
And he's finally getting the feel from beyond. His second 3 of the half right there.
Inside, and White with the stuff.
Now that's big-time hops right there. White bouncing off the floor like a pogo stick and just throwing it down.
Carter dish it to Caldwell Pope. Carter with a screen on White. Pass to Wagner. Trying his luck from deep. It's hauled in by Brown. Celtics leading by 15. Tatum on the wing. Takes a 3. It's hauled in by the Magic. Banchero's got his 6th rebound on the night. Caldwell Pope kicks to Wagner. Back to Caldwell Pope. Banchero was screened for Caldwell Pope. Banchero outside. Orlando needs to get off a shot. The shot's good from Carter.
This is where Carter Jr. looks to score from, using his size to his advantage.
2nd minute off the clock now in the 4th. Tatum. Emphatic finish by Tatum.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Banchero finds Caldwell Pope. Carter sets the pick for Wagner. Second chance shot. Jaylen Brown with the rebound.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Here's Tatum. The shot comes out. Caldwell Pope with some nice D. On the way, Harris. White covering. Banchero passes to Carter. And then Carter with the dunk.
Always a threat to score. Banchero, that time with a sweet find.
Here's Hauser. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got assist number 7 for him tonight. Wagner outside. Shot from the top of the key. Rebounded by Hauser.
Nothing's going his way since the horn. I mean, looks like he used up all his mates in the last quarter.
And the first one at the line is good. Corey Joseph's checked in for Harris. Al Horford, he's checked in for the Celtics. Both good from the line that time. The Magic trail by 19. Now, here's Wagner. Carter with a screen on Brown. And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That'll be his second foul of the game. Boston on D. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter. Here's Banchero. The three-pointer is right on target. Banchero's got 21.
There you go. That's the stroke we saw in the first half.
Brown the pass to Pritchard. The shot's good. Brown making the play. And the Celtics lead by 19.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Boston.
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long, and also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
You know, they've been knocking down triples, too. They've continued to make the most of their opportunities from behind the arc as well.
Pass to Pritchard. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
And you can just see his confidence is rising. Bucket after bucket from long range.
Joseph sets a screen for Caldwell Pope. Over to the left wing. And it's Banchero missing.
You know, brick after brick after brick. I mean, that's been the story for him this quarter. I mean, he's got to brain it in down the stretch here.
Here's Brown. Good work defensively by Carter.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
And the basket is good. Banchero's got 7 now in this quarter.
And the paint is where you love to watch Banchero work. With his size and athleticism, he can attack so effectively inside.
They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
Zinkis, he's checked in for the Celtics. That's good from Horford.
Well, you look at Horford, and he scores, rebounds, passes, and defends at a high level. That's why he's had the career he's had.
Back to Joseph. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. To the paint. Here's Wagner. And that's in. Nice feed on the play. Wagner's got 28 points for the game.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
You're exactly right. I mean, those come back to bite you every time, just like it's biting them now.
Tatum with the screen on Joseph. And the dunk by Tatum.
The athletic prowess of Tatum on full display. What a move to the bucket.
Wagner kicks to Banchero. Pass to Carter. Carter sets the pick for Banchero. Shot clock at 5. And it's Carter missing.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
That one goes. Count it.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
Brown outside. And the 3 off target.
And, you know, he's a threat from deep, no doubt about it, but it just has not been there for him tonight. You might want to change your game plan a little bit offensively.
Down low. It's hauled in by the Magic. Banchero's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Caldwell Pope pass to Banchero. Carter with a screen on Porzingis. And that one's good. Wagner. Wagner's got 30.
Just punishing the defense from the interior. Wagner doesn't mind scoring against physical defense.
And here's Brown outside. Rebound by Paolo Banchero. The Magic shooting about 47% here in the 4th. Pass to Joseph. Banchero, a screen for Joseph to the middle. And it's Banchero missing. Boston leading by 22. Back to Porzingis. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Timeout.
And that's now 25 points for Porzingis.
Porzingis aggressive and effective tonight from start to finish. Coach is smiling all night long.
And Jamal Mosley has called timeout. He knows every possession is critical now. And now, a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Kristaps Porzingis.
Well, I tell you what, it's been so much fun watching him do his thing out here. I mean, the game is looking effortless for him, and he's riding that wave of confidence and momentum, which has allowed him to completely take over and dominate.
Some players rise to the occasion in the playoff spotlight, and some wilt under it. We know which type he is. What a stunning night for him. And Wagner's got the ball here for Orlando. Caldwell Pope outside. Pass to Banchero. Caldwell Pope kicks to Banchero. Porzingis with the block.
And with that 7'6" wingspan, Porzingis has always been a big-time shot blocker.
Here's White. And it's good off the back rim and in. White's got 4 points this quarter.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
Yeah, and you know, that is some shaky and shoddy defensive work. They got to tighten it up. Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Pritchard passes to Hauser. Porzingis with the ball. Picked up by Banchero. Pritchard gets the bucket.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Caldwell Pope on the wing. White covering. Now, here's Wagner. He's guarded closer, and the shot is good.
And entering the final countdown, Game 4 effectively decided here, guys. This is just a tremendous accomplishment for Boston.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
Here's White. Joseph with the rebound. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Banchero outside. Carter sets the pick for Banchero. Porzingis with the steal. Outside, White. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. And now they're sitting on a commanding 3-1 lead. They've grabbed this series by the throat, Greg.
And Kevin, I don't think they're going to let it go. You could see the determination they had tonight. They don't want to drag this series out. They want to get this thing over with.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Jalen. A long season. What do you guys need to do to keep it rolling?
Just keep finding consistent rhythm with each other. Keep playing the game the right way, executing the game plan, and just do your job. It'll be fun.
You all did the job tonight, man. Congrats again on the win. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us during this first round of the Eastern Conference playoffs. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. And now, our player of the game, Kristaps Porzingis.